Are you sure? I don't want to be pushy at all.
Well, you're very pushy.
Sometimes. Hi and welcome to Two Guys, eh?
How's everybody today?
This is John.
That's Allan.
Oh, it's been a busy weekend for us, eh?
Very busy.
We've had to go out and shovel twice.
Like 3 times this weekend.
Yeah, 3 times, but 2 of them were within like a 9-hour period of each other.
Yeah, there was only like 5 hours between.
Yeah, we got done one and we had to go back out 5 hours later.
Yeah.
So I got like 3 hours sleep.
Too much snow.
And then
I never thought I'd say that.
I know.
I love the snow.
I love snow too.
It's Canada.
I hate the snow in Kingston.
Well, it sucks here because we don't get enough.
We don't get to do anything in it.
We're supposed to have more though.
We have no hills to ski or anything around us.
Yeah, there's little ones.
Yeah, but when you've skied in the mountains, like in Banff and stuff,
Yeah, well, maybe
like there was a hill
maybe you
inside.
shouldn't have skied out there.
What?
Maybe you shouldn't have skied out there.
I know it wrecked it for me. But there was a hill in Edmonton.
Like I've wrecked you for another friend. You can't get another friend like me.
No, I have 2 friends like you.
Shut up! What?
Yeah, I want you to meet the other one, and I want all 6 of us to get together.
6 of us?
Yeah, he's got a wife too, so it'll fit in.
Is it really me?
What?
Like an alter ego me?
It could be.
Like you don't really have another friend, do you?
Well, if it's the alter ego of you, then you have less hair in your altered ego. And your beard's not as full. Tyler.
Interesting.
All right, so today I decided to go out and get us some KFC. All right.
You did? Complete surprise. Didn't see it coming.
And I'm looking at the pictures because you know when you go there and you're standing and you're looking at all the specials and you're up there on the boards and you're like, that looks delicious.
Okay, but I have to ask, were you hungry when you went in?
Yes.
Were you starving?
I'm always
Because
hungry.
those pictures change.
Even though I don't participate in the smoking of marijuana.
Me neither.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, I thought you were implying that.
My eating habits are that of a marijuana smoker.
Oh, that's true.
I eat
You get the munchies all the time.
24 hours a day.
I thought you were high, but you were just
No, yeah, I'm just hungry. Yeah, so
So you went in hungry to KFC.
I did.
So the pictures look even better.
Yeah, they did. Like, you know, you got a nice tomato slice and lettuce and cheese and all these things. Anyway, so you get a box and you bring the box home, right? And the box is never what you think you're gonna get.
Well, no, nothing on the menu looks like those pictures on the wall.
No. So this one,
You know they're all fake when they take those pictures.
so the one thing in particular that I'm extremely upset about is I saw the spicy chicken sandwich.
Which you've had in the past.
Which I've had in the past.
Myself included, I have had it. I'm not gonna lie.
And I was like, since we both, well, you really like spicy, and I'm just actually starting to like spicy. I decided to get us these boxes.
You did. You got me my own box. They had like a crap load of food in it.
And it was a greasy box.
Oh, it was a greasy box.
It was a greasy box.
It had legs and breasts and
Yeah.
fries and burgers and
Chicken
little chicken balls.
So I go sit down
dirty
and I
KFC.
eat my French fries and gravy first.
Yeah.
And then I go and I grab my burger, right?
He's in the other room when he's eating this.
And I take a bite out of this burger
Yeah.
and realize,
Oh, I know. I could hear you.
oh, I was mad.
There's profanity.
Oh, there was. I'm like, what the fuck? There is 2 chicken fingers
Yeah.
in my burger.
Yeah. You got to warn me so I can beep next time. From the other room, I heard him cursing about 2 chicken fingers on his burger.
Yeah, so it wasn't just one big chicken breast. It was...
Which it was in the past.
Yeah, which it was before. When we've had it.
Do you think it was the fact that, which you haven't heard yet, was that when he went in,
Oh, yeah.
he was told,
Can I say it?
fine,
Let me say it.
forgot it.
So I walk into KFC. There's nobody in the restaurant, and there's only 2 people working. Okay? And the lady says to me after we tell her what we want, she goes, oh, just 1 second. I have to go look and make sure that I can do that order because we just had a huge unexpected rush at 5 p.m. on a Monday. Okay?
Sorry, what? Are you still talking?
Yeah. So she comes back to us. She goes, oh, yep, I can do that for you.
So what, did you tell him that They were too busy and they just had a big rush. And
Oh, yeah.
did you just tell them that?
I did.
Okay, I may have blacked out.
And I look at the lady and I'm like, you had an unexpected rush at dinner time.
It's a crazy time of day.
What is?
Like, so random to have a rush at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, like
At a fast food restaurant.
I wouldn't expect that at
I
dinner
wouldn't
time.
expect that. Maybe at like.
And there's not one single soul in this restaurant other than me and my wife.
Well, they clearly everybody took off and
Well, they all took their food to go home.
yeah, just like you were doing. So the next person to get the same speech looked in, and there was no Mr. Allan sitting there.
I guess so.
So it's
Still.
all fair. But so do you think because you got that speech is why you got 2 chicken breasts
I think she was
or
like,
chicken fingers?
I think she's like, you know what? I'm gonna screw with this guy and I'm gonna
I
give
don't.
him
I don't
2
think they
chicken
did. I
fingers.
think they were trying to speed up things. They didn't have chicken burgers because I got them too, and so did your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
All of us.
Did Amy get it too?
I don't know. Did we all have the same box?
We all had the same box.
We shared the same box.
We shared the same box.
Okay.
It was a foursome.
I'm not into that, brother. They gave me, and I wasn't upset like he was.
I was pretty upset
He was
because
upset. He was cursing. Like he was upset, like losing it.
the chicken breast on this thing looked like it was about that fat
Well, there were 2
and
chicken
about
nuggets.
that round
Yeah, on the picture.
on the picture.
Oh yeah, it's all crusty
And it had like
deliciousness,
herbs and spices on
and you
it.
could see them in the picture. Like it'd be really good if you could like flash a picture of KFC's burger right now, but we're not there yet.
And it's not just KFC.
Oh no, it's every restaurant.
Well, yeah,
but to continue your story, I enjoyed it.
You
Other
liked it.
than it was a pain in the ass to eat because if you bite one side and you only get a little nibbit of the next nugget,
Yeah.
it just wants to fall out of your
Well, see, the problem with
thing.
mine
It's
was
just messy because I had to be like,
I had a chicken breast, or let's call it a chicken finger. I had a chicken finger on the right side and a chicken finger on the left side, and nothing in the middle. So when I bit into it, it was like all bun.
So you had
a breast here.
You had 2 things in the middle, and you just bit right in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
And there was nothing in there except for gooiness.
And I'm glad you were in the lip gooiness.
Yeah, well, the sauces.
Was it after you were done? It was.
Well, that was what was in the middle. There was nothing on the sides. Because, so when they put the sauce on, right, and then they put the bun on, and then they wrap it up, the sauce usually goes everywhere. But there was nowhere for it to go because it could just go down.
It happens.
I was not happy.
Oh, he wasn't. I'm glad you were eating by yourself in there. It sounded very perverted the way you were eating it.
If we didn't have this plan to do the video right now,
Yep.
I would have drove back to that KFC,
You would have.
and I would have made the girl cry.
You would have made a scene. I would have had to stay in the car with the car running.
And this isn't something that I'll do. I've done this before.
Oh, he's got a temper.
I don't. I have a. If I'm right and you're wrong, I'm gonna let you know.
I bet you I could get you to flip this table right now.
Well, probably.
But it's all fast food. Every place you go to, not even just fast food. I mean, every restaurant. If you look at their menus, look at the picture. You go to like a nice sit-down restaurant, not nice, but I mean like Kelsey's, East Side Mario's, all those types of chains. One up from a fast food, and the menu looks delicious. They got a burger on there. They got a steak that's got the perfect lines on it. It don't look like that shit when it gets on your table. Nothing ever does.
So I think what the best advice I can give everybody out there in YouTube land is don't eat anywhere where you have to look at pictures of your food.
But that's everywhere, so everybody's gonna starve.
Cook at home.
Smart. Grow your own cows and sheep and chickens and
Well, you can buy that from the butchers.
rhinoceroses and giraffes and sheep.
Here's another personal thing about fast food places that really get me going. This is a personal thing, so it probably won't relate to you. Might relate to some
I
of
don't
you.
eat at fast food as much as you do.
Well, I don't eat there every day. Maybe once or twice a week.
I thought it was just the days in and why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my wife and I, whenever we go to a fast food place, Amy. Okay, McDonald's. I'm going to use McDonald's.
You're going to McDonald's?
They've had the same menu for 30 years.
Pretty much. It changes a little bit.
Well, they got healthy stuff now.
Yeah. Stuff that you won't even go near.
Well, no, because my food eats that food.
I know.
Okay, so
We've had that discussion.
we'll go to McDonald's, and she knows we're going there an hour before we leave. We get there, and she's like this, looking up at the board, and the girl goes, "Can I take your order?" And she's like, "Oh, just 1 minute, please." And she's looking and she's looking, and
you're like...
I'm like this staring at her. And in my head, I'm thinking,
You know what you want.
You know, because the menu's been the same for 30 years. You're either going to get the
They were just here 2
chicken.
days ago. You got the same thing.
You're going to get the chicken, or you're going to get the Big Mac.
And you're like, just order it!
I do eventually say that. And then she's like, oh, whatever, I'll just get one. Which is the same thing she orders every single freaking time.
Do you think that's because you pressure her into a one?
I don't care. I hate waiting in lines. And it's not just there. It's the LCBO, which is our liquor store.
Do you want to talk how this makes you feel?
It makes me feel like I want to flip tables. But I love her.
I know.
I've been with her for 10 years. So I should be used to this by now, but I'm not. It's like a pencil on my forehead. It just keeps freaking hitting me on the forehead.
So let's try that. Let's just smack
No,
you.
you don't do that.
Okay.
No, I had to go for a stress test once where you got to run on a treadmill.
Yeah.
And when I was going to this thing, they didn't tell me what it was. I literally thought that there was going to be somebody in there with a pencil and banging it on my forehead and trying to stress me
Well,
out.
that's a stress test.
But it would stress me out.
Let the water. Like, I'd stress you out. I'd stick my hand into some freakish ass gooey shit and I'd be like, not touching ya.
Oh,
not touching
just
ya.
that alone gets my blood going.
I know, you're already getting a little worked up. I can see your ears getting red. Yes, fast food restaurants, they trick us.
They have. And
They always do. And every place will, because you go to the grocery store, you buy something, the cereal never looks like the cereal when you pour it in. You know what I think they should do? I think from now on, all pictures in the restaurants, all pictures on box should look like real life.
It should.
So you go, ooh, shit, that looks disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
ordering
take 2
that
of those.
There's a breakfast place I ate at once where they take pictures of their food, and it actually looks like the food that comes to your
Well,
table.
if you go to a really nice place, it's all about presentation. You ever watch the Food Network?
Yeah.
It's all about the presentation and the drizzle and the nice.
Well, your eyes is the first thing you eat with,
right. And it's all about the presentations, but fast food's not like that because it's just got to get you out there because you were in a hurry tonight, right? So they just threw chicken fingers in your burger. And you're going to get home before you realize it. So they're sitting there right now going, he's got chicken fingers on his burger.
And you can buy an 8-piece chicken fingers for like $6.99. And I paid like $10 for each of these boxes.
So that's an expensive box you paid for.
It was a very expensive box.
Was it good for you?
I didn't like any of it.
You didn't?
I didn't like any of it. You know what I like? Popeyes.
Really?
Southern chicken is the best chicken.
I don't like the fries.
I haven't had the fries. Their mashed potatoes and gravy is amazing. And their biscuits. Oh.
Gonna lose him the food now. At least he's not upset anymore.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I don't know. What are we gonna talk about now? What are we at? We're at like
13 minutes. I think we could end it here. Unless you got something to say. You haven't really said much about. Have you ever had a bad experience at a restaurant?
because I really couldn't get a word in edgewise for a
Why am I
while.
talking?
I've had numerous bad experiences. I, for years, would not go through the drive-thru
Why not?
because they screwed it up.
They screwed up the drive-thru?
Yeah, I would go through it and they suck. Because years ago, it's gotten better now, but I found years ago, I'd go through a drive-thru and they just screw up your order because you don't find out until you get home.
Till you get home. Okay, I see what
You
you're
get
saying.
home and you're like, I didn't order this. You got the wrong burger, you got the wrong fries, I asked for onion rings, and then it's all screwed up. You got a Diet Coke instead of a Coke because you don't do it. Because
Wendy's in our town is bad for that.
they used to just throw the stuff out the window because when you're there in the line and you're a person, they gotta give it to you right because you're not gonna be like, that's not what I ordered. And I for years wouldn't go through the drive-thru. I'd get out, go in. It's only been in the last like 5 years I started using drive-thrus again because they've got my trust back a little bit, somewhat, not completely, somewhat.
Have I ever told you my think process on how they hire someone at a fast food restaurant?
No.
Do you want me to tell you?
How much time do you have?
To tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, I need 40 seconds.
Okay, go.
Okay, so guy walks in an interview. I'm the manager. You're the guy, right?
Okay.
I'm going to say to you,
Hey, how's it going?
yeah, on a regular basis throughout the day, do you find moments of memory loss? And you're going to say yes. So you don't put check mark there.
So
And he
it
goes,
is.
exactly. And then the next question is, throughout the day, do you find yourself kind of without energy and you just don't want to do anything, playing on your cell phone, check mark, you're hired.
Awesome!
Yeah.
Employee of the month.
I hate it when you go through a drive-thru and they forget to give you a fork.
See, that's the drive-through.
That happens to me a lot because I like poutine.
What
so I
about a
usually
straw?
go poutine.
They screw you out of a straw
A
sometimes.
straw's not so bad because you can take the lid off and still drink
Yeah,
it.
but it's all icy and all crap and
It
it's
is.
slushy and you're spilling them on yourself and it's just...
But it's not as bad as not getting a fork. Because for my winter job...
Why can't you use God's fork? He gave you 2 forks.
I can't... No. I got nowhere to wash my hands when I'm at work. And
Yeah.
I deal with the public. And I handle a lot of money.
Yeah, whatever.
And some people's fingers go through toilet paper.
Yeah, I do that. I never get sick because you know what? I handle that money and I'm like, and that's why I don't get sick because I got germs inside me.
Well, you're a better man than me.
I really am. I'm a healthier man.
All right, if you like this video, hit that like button. Share this video.
Kick it in the ass! Isn't that what you say?
Yeah. And make sure you subscribe.
2 guys.
Keep stick on the ice.
Hit the button.